Hey, welcome back, guys, with another episode of Big Hurricane. On this episode, I'm going to show you how to set your belt tension on the 2018 Street Glide. Right here, I've already removed the saddlebags, showing exactly as far as the adjuster. I think it's called on the other side it's called a cone nut. On this side, I can't remember what they call it. Right there, you can see how loose my belt was. I didn't realize it was until I was about to go wash it and seen it. And I said, yep, let me take care of this. So it's going to be a step by step and just show you exactly what tools and everything you'll need to do it. Oh, and that was my saddlebag stand that I made. So that way I ain't just got them laying on the floor on the concrete. Hey guys, as you can tell, I've already have my motorcycle lifted up on my Harbor Freight motorcycle jack. I'm going to remove that right side slip-on. Mine is held on by two 13mm bolts on top. And then of course you have to loosen up the clamp on the inside. I'll show that later.
That is a 5/8.
With that 5/8, I'm going to remove that clamp so the slip-on will slide off of the head pipe. As you can see, once I get that one loosened up a little bit, you'll see that slip-on drop right there. You do have to work with it a little bit to get it off, but it will come off. The longer they've been on, kind of the harder it is for them to come off. But they will come back off, of course. Now I'm going to show you, you have to remove, I think it's called the E-clip. And this side, after you remove it, is the cone nut, and the other side is the adjuster cam. Right here, I'm going to use the axle nut torque adapter. I'll leave the link to where I bought it off of Amazon down in the descriptions below. It's basically necessary to have that to do this work on your motorcycle. Oh, sorry, let me rephrase that. It's not necessary, but it does make it a lot easier getting this piece to do this. And right here, you don't have to do this. I was doing it for myself. I wanted to see exactly how much more room of adjustment I still had to go. If I'm considering buying it in one of those axle adjustment kits. So this was only for myself. I was just checking to see how much room I had to go. I didn't want to remove this slip-on, so I tried to see if I can do it without removing it. Tried coming from the bottom, just wasn't gonna be able to do it, so I decided to come in from the top and take it off that way.
I heard you love you too, got sugars from a distance.
Here I'm showing my belt tension gauge. I'll leave a link to it also in the descriptions. And what you do, it's got a mark on it for 10 pounds, or yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's 10 pounds. You press up on it till you get to that mark, and then you look through that little window and see where the belt lines up at.
Almost at the limit. It might can go a little further, but almost at the limit.
And once I think I got it where I want it, I come back and I go ahead and put my cam nut back on. And then I'm gonna go back to the other side and just check my tension again, just to make sure I'm happy with it and it's where it's supposed to be. And once I get to this point, I go get my torque wrench and torque it down, and it's supposed to be 95 to 105 foot-pounds of torque.
I went back and checked the service manual. Supposed to tighten that to 90 foot-pounds. Go back and check my belt tension. Take that off.
Now, once you get everything snugged back up, you go ahead and start putting the slip-on back on that you took off. Right here, I forgot, but I was supposed to put the E-clap back on, but I do remember later on in the video, once I started trying to clean up, I seen it, and I was able to clip it back in place. Now, per the service manual, you're supposed to tighten the slip-ons back up to, I think it's 14 to 18 foot-pounds. I didn't pull my torque wrench out for it. Never had an issue with it before. I just tightened it down to where I thought it was good, and added a little bit of blue Loctite on it, and good to go.
Mine are size 13 millimeter. 1, 2.
And then once you get them bolts, you got to go back and make sure you don't forget that clamp that holds the slip on to the head pipe.
5/8.
And then don't forget that little screw right there. It's a flathead, at least mine is, and that's just what holds the heat shield on.
It will be done. Gonna pull it outside and wash it. Almost forgot. That is one reason I like using my magnetic tray. I seen it in there. I gotta put that clip back in. It goes right there. Now it's back in the ring. Pull it outside and clean it. I will leave the links down in the description, but I use this off right here, and here is the belt tension gauge. Got both of these off of Amazon. Guys, I'm just trying to show y'all how easy it is to work on your motorcycle. Now, not everything, but there are certain things that you could do. Now I'm gonna pull her out and wash her, and then try to get in the ride today. Hey guys, I just wanted to kind of show y'all how easy it is to work on your motorcycle by yourself or on your own. Right now, I just did a belt and adjusted it. Well, if I'd have taken it anywhere, they'd have charged me probably a couple $100 at least. Well, it only took me maybe 45 minutes, give or take. So, you know, if you're willing to try, you can do it yourself. You gotta have make sure you got the right tools. I don't have a lift or anything. I just got a basic Harbor Freight. Now, I'm not doing much on there. I don't plan on keeping it up on that jack overnight or anything. My front wheel is still on the ground and it's in gear. But guys, you can do your own work on your motorcycle, the basic stuff. Just take a little time, go a little slow or whatever. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Until next time.